Hi guys, got another deck review for you here. This is the Bicycle Karnival Dose, the Redux edition. This is the second edition of this card, or this deck. As you may tell, the original didn't have the bicycle on it, didn't have any of this. It was just this sort of face spray paint sort of thing with the tape over the eyes and the mouth. And it wasn't the shine. This is the shiny fall edition. As you can see, the rainbow reflection there. Even says it here. It says limited edition on the seal. Limited edition 4K. See, I've been using this deck quite a lot. You got two the same thing. Here's the back of the box. So the original had only the one same size as this on the back of here, but which made it a one-way deck. I think they realised that, so I think it's Big Blind Media who produced these ones, have gone with the two now to make it a two-way deck, which is a lot of people are moaning about it, but I actually prefer it. I don't know why people are moaning, but anyway. So on the other side it says brought to you by Karnival.com. And on the other side it says completing the circle of awesome, which I think is pretty cool. We do have a barcode reveal. It says Jack of Clubs, which is good. It says artwork by Sam Hales. I give him credit for this nice deck. And then just some more copyright information. Right, so we'll get into the box. So as you can see here, that's the new back. Pretty nice back, I think. Cards are really nice. These, honestly, out of all of my decks at the moment, these are my favourite cards ever. Literally, I don't know why, I just love them to bits. Whenever I pick up a deck of cards to go down to show people, this is the deck I pick, which is really nice. I've also just ordered the Carnival Assassins. This is the only Carnival deck I have. So I just thought I might as well. I really fancy I was actually going to buy the Assassins before this deck, but I saw this deck and I just couldn't resist. So got this one. I'm so glad I did. Right, so this comes with four extra cards. You get the two Jokers. First Joker here. Well, actually, this should be the first Joker. It's just it's quite a nice Joker. Skull wearing a top hat. Says two Jokers there. He's wearing a suit. It's pretty nice. And then you got the second one, which is exactly the same, except from it's not wearing a hat, it's wearing the Ace of Hearts, which you can't see, which is a really nice trick card. You just put it in a box. So there's what I normally do is I say I've made a prediction, or not made a prediction. I say there's an evil man inside the box, and he likes to mess with your head, and then I force the Ace of Hearts and say, look in the box. There you go. You also get this, which is great. It says you will choose the 4 of clubs. I love this. Also, this is another great thing to put in the box. Say I've made a prediction, they pick you force the 4 of clubs on them, and they open this. And yeah, also you get the double gaff card, which is nice to include. Right, so they're the extra cards. Now we will show you the extra cards themselves. Right, so these cards are a bit different to the usual. As you can see, they're found very well. Why not? I always seem to be able to found better on camera. It's really odd that. Okay, so they're a bit different than the usual decks. They have, well, here you can see the 9 of clubs. It's got skulls all over it, and they've got a very faded kind of vintage look. See that you've got crossbones and all that. Look, you've got skulls, the skeletons, all of this. I don't know why I've got loads of red ones. I'll get into the court cards in a minute, but yeah, this is very nice. Also, the aces are a bit different. I'll show you now. I can find some. So there's the Ace of Hearts. So I'll get all the aces out. Ace of Diamonds. Oh, there we are. That's convenient. Right. So here are the 4 aces. So we'll start with the Ace of Spades. So Ace of Spades here is kind of different. The actual ace itself is it's got a skull at the top. I think they're needles there. It's much more squished, I find it. Normally the spade is quite far out, about here. Sorry about that, I ran out of memory card space. So yeah, as I was saying, this normally the spade is further out here. It's about from this edge to here. But there's much more squish. I don't know if I like it or not. A lot of people don't like all the aces, but it's alright. Same thing with the clubs. Also it says Karnival Dose at the bottom there, and then the diamonds and the hearts. So you've got the very faded, you've got the skulls in the pips as well, which I think are very nice. Nice little touch. Okay, so now we'll go have a look at some court cards. So the court cards. Get a jack out, get a king, and let's find a queen. There we go, a queen. Okay, so we'll start with the jack. As you can see, very looks like it's been like almost as if sandpaper's come across the card and just scratched the card up. I really like it. Also you've got the as you probably noticed straight away, you've got the two crosses in the mouth, the same design as on here, but on the actual faces of all of the court cards. So as you can see, even on the queens and the kings, got all the way through the deck. Got a little bit of red splatters. I really like the colours. They're much more faded. I think they're much. I don't know. I just prefer them because they're not shouting at your face all the time, which I think is a really nice feature. So yeah, they shuffle well. They handle, as I mentioned earlier, they handle like lovely. As I said, they're my primary deck at the moment. Do overhand. You can do riffles. Right, I'm going to attempt to riffle. This is going to be funny. Ready? Oh no, it's already gone wrong. Yeah. Yeah, failed. Anyway, not the best of them, as you can probably see. But yes, fans well, as I mentioned earlier. Also spreads lovely. So yeah, this was the review of the Bicycle Karnival Dose Redux edition, the limited edition foil box. I definitely recommend getting these just because they look fantastic and they handle fantastic. So thanks, this is Bizarre Magician, and I'll be coming back with you with a few more performances. I'm going to do some performances for you now, upload them straight away, and also I'll wait for my Assassin's deck to come along, and I will do a review of that after I've had a tour with it for a few days. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.